So today is Sunday and I'm working on my truck today. I installed a new alternator and I ran into some problems. Let's go outside and I'll show you the problem. So guys, I'm changing my, put a new alternator on this thing. And this is the throttle body assembly right here. So as you can see, I got one hand here. As this goes on like this, and the bolts just go through there. And these are the bolts. There's four of them that go through there. These things were so brittle that I had a tray sitting here in front. The tray fell onto the ground and two of these just snapped in half, broke. The third one took off and went somewhere. I could not find it. So I got one left. I went to AutoZone and they told me these things are $10 each. So I need three of them. That would cost me over $30. So I'm going to wait till tomorrow, Monday, because today's Sunday, and I'm going to go ahead and go to the junkyard and get some used ones. But I just could not believe how fast those things snapped just by hitting the ground. That's crazy. So as you see, that's a small problem, but we could take care of it. We'll just go and buy a couple of new bolts from the junkyard because I am not paying $10 per bolt just to get that fixed. That's ridiculous. That's way too much money. So we'll just do it another way. And that, my friends, is the junkyard way. I love the junkyard. I buy all my parts from the junkyard that I don't have to buy new or rebuilt. So most of it I buy from the junkyard, just plastic pieces, you know. That's the easiest way to go about it. Just get it from the junkyard, especially if you're driving an old clunker like me. I got a 2007 Ford Explorer here. Had it for about 10 years. Great vehicle. Never had any problems. Just little issues, you know, tiny little issues here and there. This is the first time I've had to put a new alternator on it since I've owned it. So yeah, I've changed the battery once in it already, about 3 years ago, but it's been a good vehicle. It's good. I completely replaced the front end on it. New brakes. I still have to put brakes on the front because they were still good when I replaced the back brakes and rotors. I did have to put a new hub on the front. I did that like maybe 3-4 years ago, and now the hub on the passenger side I'm going to have to replace. But all in all, it's a good vehicle. No problems with the engine, hardly ever at all. Just spark plugs and coils every 2-3 years, you know. I just put the cheap shit on there because I ain't gonna pay a lot of money. I'm a cheap guy. I'm a cheapskate. So that's that. But my uncle's a mechanic by trade, and he lives up in Sacramento. And when he was about 22, 23 years old, he actually had a car up on jack, and he didn't have jack stands underneath it, just the roll jack, floor jack. And he was underneath it doing something, changing oil or doing something, when the jack failed and that car collapsed and went right down on his chest. Luckily there was guys in there. They were able to get the car up off of him, but it screwed him up. I mean, he has it screwed his chest up really bad. Didn't break anything, I don't believe. I think it may have broken a rib. I'm not sure about that, but I thought I heard him say something about it broke a rib. But yeah, he was quite screwed up for many years over that car falling on him. I mean, you're talking a 15 to 2,000 pound car, just all the weight just collapsing right on you. Yeah, that's terrible. There was no tires on it either because they were doing brakes, I believe. So the weight of the car was literally on his chest. And luckily for him, he was able to hold his breath in before, you know, while they got the car off of him. Because if he would have, the doctor said if he would have let his air out, it would have just crushed his heart and killed him right away. So, I mean, you know, good luck was with him and he made it through it. And yeah, that was that was probably 35, 40 years ago. I mean, that was a long time ago. I was a child when that happened. But yeah, that's his story. And I did want to share this with you guys. So my wife, we have out hummingbird food, you know, for the hummingbird, and my cat just loves to go after those hummingbirds. And I drove up this morning and unfortunately my cat had herself a hummingbird surprise, because she got this little hummingbird that was eating the nectar out of the flowers down here. And unfortunately for the little hummingbird, it succumbed to his injury by my little kitty. So yeah, kitty won. Her name is Midnight. She won, and she just plopped it down in front of me as a present. So I accepted it and threw it in the trash can, because, I didn't want her to eat it, But yeah, my cat is spoiled rotten, and she is a hunter, and she loves to hunt like any other cat does. But she's an indoor-outdoor cat. She goes back and forth, and we've had her probably about 12 years now, and she is quite old, but she still loves to hunt. So I just wanted to share that with the world today. Anyway, thanks for coming to my vlog. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel if you like it. If not, at least push the little bell saying that you watched it. Give it a little bell there, thumbs up, whatever in the heck it is. And I hope to put out more content for you. And I love talking about stupid stuff and different news and, just crazy stuff that happens around the world. I love it. So if you like listening to me, thank you. Thank you for watching. If not, adios. But I'm Wayne, and I'll talk to you on the next one.